Chops that absolutely blow your socks off. There are a couple that are used more times than I can count. Why? They work and they're easy. I'd put these two in the intermediate to advanced range, but only because it can take a while to get them up to speed. Fundamentally, they are super easy to understand, and I'm sure I could explain these two patterns to your grandma and should be able to recite them to me. Maybe even tap along. In this video, I'll explain what they are, how and where to utilise them for best results, and essentially break down years of experimenting with these patterns into a couple of super useful, tried and tested ways so you can also blow some socks off. Although chops can mean a bunch of different things, like having chops can mean having skills, in this case we mean patterns, and usually not super long patterns, like a couple of really short stickings which you can deploy in a bunch of different ways to get amazing results. So essentially, versatile, short, and effective. Chop, or pattern 1, you can probably already guess, is right, left kick, a group of 6. Chop, or pattern 2, you can probably also guess too, right, left kick, a group of 3. The thing is, just knowing this doesn't help. We need to know what order to play them in, what subdivision, and on what drums before we can really chop these out and melt some faces. Let's start with the order and the subdivision, and then we can go from there. Well, you can basically play these in any subdivision you want. Today, we'll be looking at 16th note triplets or 6-tuplets, so 6 notes per beat. Utilising a group of 6 and a group of 3 in this way should be pretty easy then, right? If we called right, left kick A, and to keep things nice and round, we'll play right, left kick twice to turn that into a group of 6. We could then call right, left kick B. A common way to structure songs, chord progressions, melodies, and guess what, also fills, is to use an AABA structure. That's exactly what we're going to do with this. So, right, left kick, right, left kick, right, left kick, right, left kick. Without thinking about accents or placements or anything, let's just try and get that down in 16th note triplets on the snare at 60 BPM. So, now you've got that down in a decent position, the next step will be to think about accents. As this is a bombastic fill, let's accent the hell out of it. So right, left kick, where all the single strokes are accented, or the first 3 notes. The diddle on the snare will be ghosted, as always, to give the impression of a roll. For the right, left kick, let's accent the right and play the left at a medium volume. Although if you fully accented the left, it would still sound cool. Perhaps a bit more Bonham-esque. Nice, so let's practice that on the snare with the accents now, also at 60 BPM. Now it's time to look at the orchestration. The great thing about this is for the whole thing, only the right hand will move. The left hand can be on the snare the whole time. So the first A, or right, left kick, will be played with all right hands on tom 1 and all left hands on the snare. Easy. The second A will be played with all right hands on tom 2 and all left hands on the snare. Easy. And if you've only got one rack tom, you can play both A's on tom 1. For the right, left kick, or B, let's play that with all right hands on the floor and all left hands on the snare. Easy again. The final right, left kick, or A, will also be played with all right hands on the floor tom and all lefts on the snare too. A literal walk in the park. The cool thing about playing it like this is if you make it a 2-bar phrase, you can spend the first half going down the toms and the second half coming back up. A little nod to Vinny. For the second bar, you'll just start in the reverse. So the first A will be all rights on the floor, the second A will be all rights on tom 2, the right, left kick, or B can be on tom 1, and the final A can be on tom 1 too. Lovely jubbly. So let's get that down nice and slow at 60 BPM. Now that, in itself, played up to speed, can be a great fill. Or, if you need a bombastic end to a song before you all hit the crash to end after some cymbal swells, plug that straight in. But to finish this off in a really nice way, when we're playing this as a 2-bar fill, let's replace the last A with 6 single strokes. You can play these wherever you want really, but I quite liked right left on tom 1, right left on tom 2, and the final right left on the floor before the crash. Wicked. Now let's hear that up to speed in a half-time groove at 110 BPM. Remember, the only difference between this and the slower tempo is having played it enough times slowly that you don't need to think about the patterns at all, and it should just come out. And all you'll be focusing on is the click. As always, get familiar with it slow, then jump up by 5 BPM or whatever you're comfortable with until it's at the desired speed. The intro track was at 130 BPM, so you can definitely push this faster if you'd like to. Great, so there you have 2 of my favourite patterns for chops and some nice orchestrations for how to use them. These patterns are super versatile and you can create plenty of killer ideas from these alone. Let me know in the comments your favourite orchestrations for these, and thanks so much for watching, and until next time, all the best.